You know when you text me you're setting up, I know that you're already basically set up from recording whatever stupid thing you do.
When I record this show, I'm in my room. You piece of shit.
See, what's wrong with me is that I don't trust anybody or anything.
Good, you shouldn't.
Anymore.
Good, you shouldn't.
I haven't. It's not like the recent events have changed me. Are you ready yet?
And now, we about to build a roof off of this bitch. It's time for the Wiener Shake Show. Wiener Shakers, Wiener Shakers.
Bonsoir, 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 bonsoir.
I want you to be dumber when we're recording.
Oh, that's damn good, baby.
To get involved, call or text 302-729-3664. Now, Greg Wiener and Imran Sheikh.
Welcome to episode 47.
Big fucking episode. This season 2, episode 7. I gotta say, man, it's a big
It's
one.
not even right. That's not even right.
Whatever episode it is, it's a big one. Let me tell you something.
Yeah? Is it?
I mean, fresh out the gate. Fresh out the motherfucking gate.
Yeah, you know, fresh out of the gate, you're 43 minutes late, and that's 43 minutes I could have spent with Tom Hanks had I known you were going to be running an hour and a half late.
Fresh out the gate.
Did you hear anything I said just now?
Fresh.
Or are you just going to talk
Fresh.
and... do you hear me? Let me repeat. 44 minutes
Listen.
you took away from Tom Hanks and I spending time together.
Listen.
And as we both know, that time, you know, it's not a forever thing.
Yeah,
you know.
you're on borrowed time. Listen. You're 45 minutes, you're 44 minutes, you're an hour and a half, whatever. Inconsequential, Greg-san.
Why?
To the news that I have that's gonna, I mean, you might come. You might jism.
No, that's not happening. I think that's also, what, the news that you have? No.
All right.
Hold on a second. I kind of know what this is.
No, we don't have time. We don't have time to hold on, all right?
No, go ahead.
Big ma-fucking update on Violent Girl right here. Episode 89, Season 6 on the Greg Wiener, Imran Sheikh Comedy Hour.
That's not the name of the show.
Got a big one here, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I got an update.
Go.
Now, as our listeners know, well, as our listener knows.
Hold on a second before you just go off. How do you know that I don't have this specifically planned to get to? You just went off on your own and decided you're starting the show off with this?
Greg, this is way too big news to wait for you or anyone or anything. Do you understand? As the kids say, you feel me?
Is that what the kids say?
Okay? I'm running out of skin on my dick here, I'm so hard. Do you understand that?
All right, go ahead.
I got...
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. I got a fucking update.
Well, get to it already, for Christ's sakes. Get to it.
On Violinist Girl. All right, here we go. I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, right? I'm having a good old time. I'm recording.
By the way, get to it usually means, get to the fucking point. I don't want to paint the scene. Just tell me what the fucking news is. I'm coming in a little hot today. A little backed up. Sorry about that, buddy.
Listen.
Okay. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Yeah.
Listen.
What? What are you doing? What is that? Imran, you got to stop farting. If you ever want to find a girl, you've got to stop blowing farts on your podcast like a 12-year-old. This is what little boys do when they get a microphone and a recording device. They blow farts into their microphone.
Okay, all right. You're right, and I apologize to the 10 of you out there listening, and I want you to know that I'm gonna...
Not grow up. Imran, by the way, you're a horrible technician of sound. okay? Because now I can hear the air building in the app or whatever it is you're using to make the fart sounds. You've ruined the mystery.
These are fresh. Do you understand that?
No, you really are sick. Get to your update, will you, please? We got a big agenda today. We've got, if I can just go through real quick the agenda.
Fresh.
Do you want to listen to me when I talk?
Fresh.
Or no?
Fresh out the gate. All right. Enough of the nonsense. This is what's going on. Big update. So I'm.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me talking? I just want to make sure, because we didn't do a sound check, and you have ignored everything I've said pretty much so far. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I don't understand how that's different from anything else that we've done on this show. Do you want me to get to the update or not? I mean, you're the one stalling.
No, I don't. I don't. I want to give a rundown of what we have on the show.
We don't have time for that, Greg. This is big.
No, we don't, because you're 43 minutes late.
Wait, listen,
We're gonna talk at the same time again.
Blockbuster news.
It's amazing. Violin Girl comes back into your life, and you don't know how to podcast all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, because all the blood is rushing from my brains to my nuts.
Good. We're both pent up. I'm backed up to fucking my eyeballs.
I'm not backed up. I took care of business this weekend.
great.
Cacao.
Would you bang your hand twice, or did you find some actual wet vagine?
It was a human vagina. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at you! That should be the update. Not that this sloth of a human being who treated you like shit
Shut your filthy-
came back into your life somehow. And this better be a real goddamn.
You shut your filthy fucking mouth, wiener.
Oh, you're
All
gonna
right?
defend her? Come on, seriously, get to it, because I'm boiling over here.
Yeah, you're coming in hot.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly fireworks this weekend because I ate a lot of pizza the night before, and whenever I eat a lot of greasy food, my wee Willy Wonka turns into a blueberry. You know what I mean?
No. What the fuck does that mean?
People know what it means. Here's the dizzle. I had trouble getting it up. Here's the dizzle.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You had trouble getting it up?
I had trouble getting it up.
With a new girl?
No, she's not new.
What did she do when you had trouble getting it up? I have the opposite problem. Go ahead. I can't keep mine fucking down for 5 seconds when I'm cuddling with Tom Hanks. She's got a fucking sword poking into her back all fucking... We're trying to watch some stupid TV show. Aunt Flo's in town, so, we're not getting messy. And every 2 seconds, my sword is poking her in the back. Let's talk about erectile dysfunction.
Here's the situation.
What?
I forget the nickname for this woman that we had. I think it was Sorority Girl. Sorority Girl. I've rocked her world on more than one occasion.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She even said I was like, listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not you. Blah blah blah. And which is a speech I'm all too familiar with because this has happened before.
Why does it happen? Because you have stomach issues?
I think it's my diet. I think when I eat an increased greasy diet, because when I eat salad, there was a period of time when I was with Jane Doe where I ate salads for like a week and I was cutting glass. I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah,
I literally was hired by the local auto body shop to cut fucking glass for them. For
maybe it's your
windshield.
system. Your system's fucked.
Jane Doe, by the way, when Aunt Flo was visiting, was when she wanted to do it the most, and we would do it when Aunt Flo was visiting.
Yeah, every girl's different. Moving on.
So, Violin Girl, big update. I'm flipping through. I'm swiping through on the Tinder, and I get a ping. I get a notification. I was recording at the time when I was doing this. Actually, I was doing voiceover recording.
Oh wow! Toot your own horn. I was doing a voiceover recording. Go ahead. Big shot.
I was doing a voiceover recording.
And paying real close attention to what you were doing, too, if you were working on your craft and swiping while you were doing it. Real
right?
artiste.
I know, right?
Real fucking technician of your craft. Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I got dumped by a supermodel. And I need to like get back out there.
You're
you
the
know
only
what I mean?
person that brags about being dumped.
By a supermodel.
You've
Come
somehow
on.
turned it into a brag.
'Tis better to rule in hell than it is to serve in heaven. Gregaton. So I'm sitting there. Now I'm swiping on the Tinders. Mm-hmm. I got a ping. I check. It's a Tinder ping, and it says I matched with you. Congrats, you matched with blank. Right? Now, blank happens to be the real name of Violinist Girl, which I'm not going to say, of course.
Right.
So I look through, and I'm thinking, oh man, wouldn't it be funny if this was Violinist Girl? It's not, but wouldn't it be funny? I literally thought that. Not even kidding.
Oh, you mean you just knew you had a match on Tinder, but you didn't know exactly who it was?
It just told me the name. Exactly. Because when Tinder notifies you, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
But if you saw a Violin Girl's name, you would know that you matched with her.
No, but she's not the only one with that name. She has a somewhat common name.
Unimpressive name. Go ahead.
Well...
Now, listen, I don't like her, okay? I don't like her at all.
There's no accounting for taste. So I get a match notification saying you matched with so and so, and I'm thinking, oh, this is so and so's name. Wouldn't it be funny? I opened the thing, and wouldn't you believe it, Greg-san?
It's Violin Girl.
No, it's Violin Girl.
Okay.
I
You're so
literally shit my pants. I shit my pants. I had to change my pants.
Well, that's normal. That's like a Tuesday for you, right?
Yeah, I know. It was a coincidence. I wasn't implying that. I damn near fall out of my chair, and I'm losing my shit. I'm super excited. I'm excited. I'm like, oh wow, she maybe wants to communicate with me because, as we all know, she blocked me from all social media, and probably not only blocked me my phone number, but probably also deleted my phone number, which is a pretty interesting phenomenon, isn't it? If our phones got lost, we would have no way of communicating with each other. Or if you're dating someone new. Jane Doe and I used to make fun of that. Like, if, when we were first dating and we very early on knew that this was going to be a long-term thing, we would often joke, like, if you lose your phone or if I lose my phone, we're never going to be able to... I mean, that obviously not as true because I knew where she lived. Anyway.
So what was the point of that fucking rabbit hole?
The point is...
Yeah. So...
she was reaching out, motherfucker! She was reaching out to Papa John out here. She was reaching out to me.
This is... being
like, what's up? Let me come back into your life. And I was excited. Like I said, I was very excited. I was like, oh, wow, look at this.
Right.
As we all know, I had deep feelings for her.
Yep.
Mayhap, even the big L.
The big what?
The big L.
What's that?
All right.
Love?
Ludovico. Well, what the fuck do you... yes, love.
Well, we know you loved her. You wrote her a 9-page essay.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just bringing people up to speed.
They know.
Please check out episode 5 of season 1.
Listen, all 5 of our listeners know about Violin Girl. Can you...
So I look and I'm shit my pants. I screen capture it and then I sent it to you. Mm-hmm. I sent it to you and I said
at 10:22. It was 10:22 at night.
Yeah.
Right.
And what was it? A Friday night. Right?
The reason I'm pointing out the time is because 2 minutes later.
Yeah. Well, wait.
Well, no, I want you to get to it because it's so good and that's where the meat is. Go.
She has changed her profile. Her profile has changed. She's added new photos, and I have to say, she looks very beautiful in these new photos. I miss her old photo. There was a very cool photo of her where she was making kind of an eye roll face, which kind of turns me on when women do that. Check.
Right, because it's like what all women do to you.
There's a music video.
No one cares. Get to the point.
Land Down. I Come From a Land Down Under. You know that song?
Men at Work.
There's Men at Work. I don't know. You were in your mid-30s when this song came out, so you tell me. Oh, zing! So I'm saying, there's a woman in that video, and it's a very good music video. It's one of the best music videos out there.
No one cares. Get to the point.
There's a video of a woman who does an eye roll in it, and I'm telling you, if I could describe the perfect woman in the perfect situation for me, it would be in that music video when they come across that woman in the desert. The whole thing.
Did you take your medication today? Just checking.
Oh, I did. And you know what that medication was? The violinist girl wanting to get back in my life. Okay?
For a minute and a half. Get to it.
Well, I mean, a slight hitch in the op of this is that she, 2 minutes later, unmatched. That's fine. That's okay. That's not...
Let me cut through and let me be a journalist here, because when you screen capped the match and you sent it to me and you said, holy shit, oh my God, these bitches. What also was captured is that you matched with her because you used a boost.
Yeah.
Which means that you populated a lot more girls across Tinder's algorithm than normal for a certain period of time, and you spent money on that.
Yeah, where are you going with this?
And that's probably why she got your picture up there. And because you guys are similar. But the point is, though, is that she did swipe right or whatever. She swiped for you.
Yeah, exactly, Greg. It doesn't matter how my picture got there.
Right.
I gotta do boost. I'm in a major market, man. You think I can compete with fucking Don Juans out there, like who
No.
actually go to the gym?
No.
Man. I gotta
No, man.
use every fucking advantage I can get.
Yep. The holes in the algorithms. Yes.
You think me putting a Harry Potter quote in my Tinder profile is because I like Harry Potter? No, man. It's so I can get that sweet. It's so that I can get that sweet HB puss. Come on. You're making me a little hot, Greg. You're coming down on me here.
Please
because
tell
I'm
me.
trying to get some poon
Please tell me.
the best way I can.
All right, listen. We got a big show. We got a lot to get to. You're on fire.
Forget the fucking show. She sat there and she swiped through and she saw my face and she said, I gotta get back. I gotta get back.
What do you think made her unswipe you? Because what are the steps?
You're hung up on the unswipe thing.
Yeah.
That's not important.
It is important.
That's not what's important. Maybe a jealous friend of hers did it. Maybe her jealous roommate who she dated and who dumped her unswiped for her.
I see.
Maybe her phone fell in the toilet. I don't know. We don't know. But we do know that she did swipe on me because she wants to get back. She was trying to reach out.
She would call you and unblock you. Did you try and confirm if you were still blocked across all social networking platforms, including dating apps?
No.
No. Okay. Maybe to find out if she's really interested.
The ball is in her court. Both of them.
Yeah.
And she lobbed one back at me.
And then jumped over the net and grabbed the ball back and ran back away, screaming down the fucking boulevard.
Again, you're fixated on a minor aspect of this. I don't know why.
Because that's the story.
Yes. For the record, she unswiped me, 2 minutes later. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No one's counting.
All right.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
She wants back, baby. Do you understand what a development this is? All I have to do now is show up at her apartment with jelly beans because she likes jelly beans. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does she like the Harry Potter jelly beans that taste like boogers and vomit?
From what I remember, she's not a Harry Potter gal.
Do you really have a Harry Potter quote as your dating profile quote?
Of course I do, man. Come on. What
No,
do you think I
do
am?
not.
What do you think I am, a piece of shit? Of course I do.
What's the quote?
It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
What is it? Grab the snitch, Harry. What is it?
Hello, my name's Harry Potter.
I've got a Nimbus 2000. What have you got? I like to go to Ollivander's to buy me wand. Like, what the fuck is your quote?
Hagrid, does your dick have hair on it? My
disgusting.
quote is,
Yeah.
and I'll read it to you, Pop. If you want, I'll read you my profile.
You don't have it memorized?
I've come to quite the best bio I've had so far. Now it could be the boosts that are doing it for me. You try to make hay of the boost thing, but that's what you got to do, and you have to be strategic about it.
I'm not making hay of it, buddy. I'm just saying it's part of why she got you.
You do boosts on Tuesday nights between 6 and 9 p.m., and you do boosts Sundays between 5 and 9 p.m.
Okay.
And that's when all the ladies are a little extra, moist down there, if you will, and they're looking for a little
Tuesdays and
connection.
Wednesdays. It's from 6 to 9.
No. Tuesdays from 6 p.m. You know what? I'm not telling you. Because you may or may not be in the New York market at some point, and I don't need the competition.
I don't need it. I'm spoken for. All right, listen. Give us the quote. We've got to move on.
You need more than a boost
Listen,
to get laid. You hear
please.
what I'm saying?
I've got a full agenda here, Imran, and I need to go to sleep.
All right, would you like my profile?
Yes, eventually, before my fucking head goes through a wall.
Quote, I am a member at the Whitney and like to brag about it whenever I can, semicolon. I enjoy debates about minutia and cookies baked to medium rare, semicolon. I'm confident in my usage of semicolons, period. My dad once casually referred to me as a, quote, man of science, unquote. Next paragraph. What is the true measure of a man? 5'8". Next paragraph. P.S. I've been sorted into Ravenclaw, but no one can give me a straight answer on what that says about me. And that's my whole profile, Poppy. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. The medium cookies line, medium rare cookies, it's like a flash flood warning when ladies read that.
Do you want me to air that entire quote?
That's not a Harry Potter quote, obviously.
The last part is, the Ravenclaw is, yeah.
The Ravenclaw thing is.
Yeah.
Which is actually true.
Yeah.
The girl who I made cry, who I've spoken about on this show, she had me take the Harry Potter test one time. And I got Ravenclaw, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Because I read the first book, and I was like, whatever. That's not true. I didn't read it because I was like, she's going to kill this kid after year 7. I'm not going to attach myself to this emotional terrorism. So I stopped reading. Flash forward to talking to the girl who I made cry one day. We were just chatting platonically. And she goes, you should sort yourself. And I was like, whatever. And I did. And I got Ravenclaw. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And she was like, she like waffled about a little bit, didn't give me a straight answer.
Do you realize you have been monopolizing for a half an hour talking about this crap?
Because we all know what the houses are, right? There's the Slytherins, which are the bad guys. Why would anyone want to be a bad guy?
Do you realize that I have not... You are just steamrolling this entire episode, and we haven't gotten to one bullet point that we had planned.
And then there's the Gryffindors, which are the heroes.
I really...
You understand that Violinist Girl is back in my life, right? I mean, you understand that, right?
Can we talk about feedback on episode 45?
You're telling me you don't understand that I am back together with Violinist Girl, is what you're saying.
I think I do. I'm thrilled. It shouldn't take a half an hour, though. Wow. Wasn't it you?
Wow.
Wasn't it you a couple weeks ago who said every bit should be limited to 10 minutes? And here we are. We got to go, man. We got to go.
I gotta go. You understand?
Whoa.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Whoa, I didn't know. Are we wait? You didn't tell me we were
I
waiting on the
gotta
ghost
go.
of James Gandolfini. Ladies and gentlemen, the ghost of James Gandolfini.
Hey, listen to me, you narcissistic little prick. You motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Your Tinder profile quote is too long. You go on at the mouth too long, and you're making me want to break Greg's fucking throat.
Listen.
You understand?
Listen, Jimmy Jam.
And I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Listen.
I gotta go.
Where do you have to go? Where do you always have to go?
I gotta go.
Does he have a bit? I mean, I don't understand. Is there?
There, he left.
Oh, he's
He uses the same door Dr. Bill does. Okay, listen.
Wow, sorry, I didn't.
It's
Did he
been,
have a bit lined up? Was the ghost of James Gandolfini gonna have like a segment in the show?
No, he just wanted to come and tell you to shut the fuck up.
Wow. All right.
Anyway,
Gryffindors are the heroes. Hufflepuffs are the goody two-shoes. What the fuck are the Ravenclaws?
Imran.
Am I miscellaneous? Are they miscellany?
Nobody cares. I'm 45. I don't want to talk about Harry Potter.
All right, fine. The love of my life comes back into my life.
Oh, Jesus. Way to quote me.
I don't want to call her the love of my life, actually. I take that back.
Yeah, don't do that. That's the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the relationship kiss of death. Like tattoos. It's the new kiss of death.
I wish you could hear
What?
your laugh as it breaks up, because it sounds uber maniacal. Yeah.
Evil? Yeah, I know. It's an evil laugh because it's an evil joke.
All right, so you wanna piss all over my parade? Go ahead. Let's move on with the fucking show.
No, nobody. I mean,
it's the
Imran,
it's the
do you-
Greg Wiener Imran
Listen.
Shake podcast show, everybody. Wow. No, all right, come on. Let's get on with the show, please.
I mean, I was ready to go at 9. You took 40 minutes, and then you took an additional 35 minutes to talk about Violin Girl and Gryffindor. So,
Oh, you're getting hot.
I don't even want to get
getting
into
hot.
this. Welcome to episode 47.
Getting hot.
It's been a long day, and it literally is hot, and I don't like waiting around. That's usually, if we look back on the episodes, that's usually when I get hot, is when I've been waiting, and, listen, time is ticking, man, okay?
Listen.
Time is ticking, and as you get older, it becomes, less, so.
Can I ask you something?
No,
No,
I think you're done.
I have a legit question.
What are you going to say?
Have you ever thought about dating or swiping on or asking out a dwarf? I mean, I don't even know what they're called. Are they called like midgets or short people?
So, feedback on episode 45. We dropped 2 last week. Custom Digi, episode 45 is best yet, brilliant. Can't wait to hear 46. Eddie Kennison wrote in, longtime listener. Sorry to hear about your breakup, but if it's any consideration, it provided you with some of the best conversation I've ever heard on your show. Duckman, your boyfriend, Imran. Oops, just dropped my jewel.
Peak.
Duckman says, just heard 45. Are you all right, bro?
Peak podcast thing. Right here.
Yeah.
Oops. Quote, oops. I dropped my jewel.
Right. And then finally, Tom Hanks said, as we listened to the 45 together before I decided to air it.
Oh, that's not weird.
She said, I hate that this is one of your best episodes, end quote. So.
What did she, what did she
What?
think about my stance on this
She thinks you're a
bullshittery?
very good friend, and actually listening to you talk about her confusion helped us to communicate about the said confusion and helped heal some of the wounds that were
Oh, my
made
goodness.
during the trials and tribulations.
She's still leaving on June 1st, motherfucker.
No, you wouldn't know because you haven't taken a moment to even ask. She is not leaving on June 1st.
What? She's leaving on July 1st?
No, there's no specific time.
What?
Yeah, things have changed.
Before we get to that, can we address the midget thing, though?
No. And it's rude to call them midget or dwarf. It's little person, and no, I'm not sexually attracted to any. Yeah.
Actually, it's... Oh, it's woke demon voice, I think. Actually, it is short person.
No, it's not, woke demon. You're dumb.
Yes. No, you're
Woke demon, you're a slice of Imran, and Imran doesn't know, so how would you know?
To call someone dumb is offensive because dumb implies people who cannot hear.
You know what I like about Woke Demon the most is that you can't really, it's a bit that won't go on too long.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk in your throat that long. So he's brief, unlike your first bit.
Some of them do prefer to be called dwarfs. It's called dwarfism.
Oh, that's true.
It's an actual medical malady. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Woke Demon. Why do you
Woke
have to
Demon
stretch
voice.
out your words? You know what, lately, Imran, I've been noticing in myself, I have no patience anymore.
Greg, this isn't about you, okay? There's big news. We've got a show to do. We don't need to get into the things that tick you off or the things you don't like or you're noticing about yourself.
You know what's been pissing me up? I may be having a nervous breakdown. I'm not sure. But Facebook, it's always kind of infuriated me, but something new that's happening now is you get these notifications when someone's doing a story. Like when John Q. Post a lot is posting a stupid story. Also, stop tagging me when you're promoting yourself. It's pathetic and annoying. Not you specifically, other actors. It's just, and stop sending friend requests. I'm 45, Imran. If we're not friends yet, it wasn't meant to be. And you know who it is? It's these bully pricks from high school and middle school who love torturing me about my last name and religion. And now because I'm on the radio or some stupid movie for 5 seconds, they want a piece of the action. Go fucking die.
Oh, you got...
Well, don't die. Just go fuck off. You were a bully, okay? Go make amends. Go make amends with the damage you've done to young souls instead of trying to make friends with me. Or maybe that's what they're trying to do.
You got the woodwork coming out, huh?
The woodwork? What are you talking about?
You got people coming out of the woodwork.
No, hardly. Not yet. I haven't done anything. It's certain people, yeah. Yes, I actually have lately had people coming out of the woodwork. and then go back in because I could care less.
That's my only goal.
What is to get the
career-wise.
people who treated you like shit in high school to come and pucker
Yeah.
up to your asshole now as an adult?
Yep. Yes.
Good.
I have no artistic desire. I have no ambition for myself or to
Yeah, you do.
uplift other people in my life, such as my family, such as you, whatever.
Right,
My
right.
only sole purpose in having a successful career as an actor is to have people, and I'm thinking of one specifically right now, a manager that I worked with at Barnes & Noble
Mm-hmm.
when I worked there, who one time, and I quote, this is what this asshole did. Can I tell you? I wanted to hire this kid who was probably a really good, who was probably going to be a really, really good employee, if not just a solid employee.
A good bookshelfer?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Well, because we
Okay.
had a tough store. It was like, we used to call it Vietnam because it was a college store, but it wasn't technically a college store. So we had a lot of college students who wouldn't buy anything. So the
Yeah.
store was over there, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole mess. But it was an atypical bookstore thing. Anyway, this kid was so good. He used to work at a movie theater, and he was like, I was like, give me one of your flaws. He's like, I need to know when to go home. He was like, literally, I used to stay after my shift to clean up stuff.
Hard
because
worker.
He
Right.
was a hard worker, and I
Okay.
believed him, and he aced my interview. Passed him on.
He said as his flaw that he was a hard worker,
In-
and you
in
got
a
to
more-
send him home.
In a more tactful way, he said it. Well, let me put it this way: in a more genuine and honest way, he said it. Like, he honestly was like, I put in too much effort. Because he was like, I'll see the other kids goofing off and not doing their job, and that really pisses me off. So, I need
That's
to
not a
take that
fucking
personally.
flaw.
That is. He was like, because I need to not take that personally. I need to understand everybody works at a different pace. Or
Well, he knew how to play you.
Anyway, I passed this kid, really, really good kid, off to. I don't even want to hide this person's name because she was such an asshole.
Yeah, but you have to. We're hiding names.
Are we? Okay, fine. Let's call her.
Twat lips.
No. Oh, fuck no. This woman was not an attractive person to me.
Why would you think calling somebody twat lips is a fucking compliment?
Oh, I thought you said hot lips. Sorry.
No.
No, I would not even want to ever imagine her vagine, ever, even in jest, or derision or mockery. I wouldn't want to. It's that disgusting, probably.
All right.
No, we'll call her stunted growth lady because she was like in her fucking late 20s, living at home and always obsessed with going to Disneyland. And she just revolved herself around her fucking like parents and cousins. Anyway, so so I go, hey, stunted growth lady, did you check out Joe Schmo? Like we're hiring this kid, right? She's like, oh, I'm not going to hire him because he reminds me, physical appearance wise, of a kid that I used to work with who was a creep. So I said no. She literally laughed and then left. And I was like, that's fucking illegal. That's fucking illegal. It's not illegal, but it's bullshit. But I want to achieve a level of stardom where I come across her, she reaches out to me and goes, hey, remember we used to work together? And then I'm going to be like, yeah, I do. Hey, listen, why don't we catch up? Why don't we hang out and see what's up? And then we'll hang out, and then I'll make the moves on her afterwards, and we'll start dating a little bit, and we'll go out, and I'll tell her that, you know what, I think I always wanted to tell you this, but I'm kind of in love with you. And then we'll start a relationship, and then I'll ask her to move in with me, and she'll be like, yeah. And on the eve of her moving in with me, I'm going to call her up. I'm not going to call her. I'm going to text her. I'm going to text her and say, hey, you know what? I don't want you to move in because you remind me of a creep I used to work with, and then ghost her.
You threw in slices of my life in there. I don't know if you did that on purpose or subconsciously, but
What?
it stung a little.
What are you talking about? What slices of your fucking life?
On the eve, you used this. You do this sometimes. It's very interesting. It's passive aggression
No.
at its most purest form.
No.
And I know you love me and that you're a good friend because you practically saved my life when I was contemplating death in a bathtub in Orlando. Yeah.
You were in a bathtub thinking about throwing a toaster.
Yeah.
And I said, who's gonna pay for that toaster once it goes kaputs in the water? And then the money brought you back because you're a filthy Jew. No, I actually honestly did not I swear, did not intentionally tie that to you.
You know, it's interesting. Well, but we know what you said. You said something about the moving in, the eve of moving in together. You're going to break her heart. So that's fun. But it's interesting psychologically.
Maybe subconsciously. I can't say subconsciously, but consciously.
Psychologically, it's very interesting that it came out. I wonder why. I don't care anymore. Let's move on. Okay, let's real quick take a break. We'll come back. Actually, we'll give you a snippet of a brand new true crime podcast coming to the Greg Wiener Podcasting Network from NPC Network. And either we'll talk about a woman addicted to drinking air freshener or a guy who calls himself the human Ken doll, and he's a fucking hot mess, and we'll get to that after this. The Wiener Shake Show welcomes Global Systems Worldwide as our show sponsor, the world's leading global unified service for all of your corporate network needs. Global Systems Worldwide understands your goals and lack of time to achieve them in this hyper-fast global economy. GSW focuses on your corporate needs to get the job done with the swipe of a finger. The world is moving at such lightning-fast speeds, and our global corporate services understands and tailors our customer service networking initiatives to get you and your bottom line accomplished so you can devote your time and resources to what your individual corporate structure really needs. Go to globalsystemsworldwide.net for more information and use the sponsor code DICKCHEESE for 50% off your first initiative building consulting session.
Imran can't complete the orgasm from oral, and Greg storms out of Chipotle's across America. The Wiener Shake Show.
Welcome back to the Wiener Shake Show, episode 47, Imran Sheikh.
What up, what up, what up?
Do we want to hear a sneak peek of the brand new true crime podcast coming to the Greg Wiener Podcasting Network?
I don't know what the fuck this...
No, you don't. You don't have a fucking clue, actually. There's a true crime series coming to our network.
We don't have a network, Greg.
I've actually been working on a true crime podcast. It's called The Mysterious Disappearance of Dick Jones, and it's a true crime podcast.
Can we talk about dating a midget?
No.
Or dwarf.
Yeah, or dwarf. Whatever.
No. I don't want to talk about that.
You've never been curious about that?
No. Go on porn if you want to see how they fuck.
No, I'm not interested in the porn, but I gotta say, one night, I was swiping through, and I came across one, and I was very tempted to swipe. I did swipe on one.
Yeah? Did she swipe back?
No.
Or did you get rejected by a dwarf?
I don't know why you're laughing at that, Greg. That seems ableist to me.
What's ableist? You got rejected by a dwarf?
I mean, I don't know why you're making that a bad thing.
I'm asking you a question. Did you or did you not get rejected by a dwarf?
Technically, yes.
All right. I just wanted to confirm.
Well, she could have been a short person. I don't know I don't know that she was a dwarf or a short person.
Listen.
Little person. Whatever.
Listen. I'm trying to...
Greg,
What, Demon Boy?
Greg,
What?
I think it's inappropriate that you think getting rejected by a person of short stature is a particular barb against Imran.
I'm not punching down, Demon Voice. I'm punching up. Don't worry. You know, you've been rejected by a violin girl. You've been rejected by a Russian girl, I'm sure. You've been rejected by
Russian girl.
A fat girl. You've been rejected by a supermodel.
I did get rejected by.
And so a dwarf, to me, is just another type of woman. Not necessarily bad or necessarily good.
Do you know?
That's all I was saying, Demon Voice. So suck my dick until it spits ugly, ugly, ugly loads of baby gunk. You dumb, politically correct, demon character. Suck it.
Do you know, I didn't even get to enter the supermodel. Never felt up her insides.
Ew, that's rapey again. Never felt up her insides.
Yeah.
That's rapey.
Well, that's not rapey.
Felt up her insides?
I mean, the implication is it would be with her consent.
And then let's ask a girl.
Obviously.
Let's ask, of course, but it sounds like, ugh.
What terminology do you use when you're inside Tom Hanks?
Don't talk about Tom Hanks that way, Imran. She's a beautiful...
What do you say? I like it when my penis makes contact with your vagine? No, you say I like being inside you.
I say, listen, I want to put my fucking ugly fuck stick inside your guts. Let's get to fucking.
All right.
Tommy Bobani, Banana Fanafofani.
All right, so you've never been curious about
No, drop the dwarf thing. You're the one.
biblically getting to know a person of short stature or whatever they want to call themselves.
I have a few friends and colleagues that I've worked with that are little people, and they're lovely people. They're just like everyone else, except they're smaller.
You never wanted to F one of them?
No,
Why is that?
I'm not attracted to them
Why is that, Greg?
because I'm not attracted to those two people. I don't have chemistry. I want to have sex with Tom Hanks, but unfortunately, she's bleeding. So I'm going to go fuck my hand as soon as we're done with this, and then go over there and sleep next to her, and hopefully not have my sword bang into her fucking pants all night.
Why don't you two knock boots when she's bleeding?
Listen, don't ask me.
Oh, she's the one who says no?
Yeah, I think she feels a little self-conscious about it. We have.
I mean, it's not like you're going down on her. Obviously, don't go down on her. But,
Imran, talk about punching down. I mean,
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Because your nose gets in the way when you try to pleasure her orally? Is that a Jew joke I made unintentionally?
No, it's crass. Of course you don't go down on her.
What do you do when you go down on a girl?
Me?
Do you have to move your nose aside, or do you push your nose? I mean, it must be tough for you.
Thank you.
There's other Jewlings out there listening to the show and thinking, Papa Greg, please tell us what it's like to go down on the girl with our Jew noses. We don't know how to do it, but you do it. Can you tell us? Don't let them down, man.
You sound Pakistani when you do that. I don't have to worry about my nose. I think my nose actually helps a little bit.
Oh, right, because here's pro tip for everybody listening out there. Except for Duckman, because he's never pleasured a woman.
Oh, my God.
A little pro tip out there. When you're going down on a lady, and you're obviously stimulating her what? Her clitoris, you want to put some pressure on her pubis. When you're stimulating her clitoris with your mouth, you want to put some pressure either with your nose or with your top row of teeth on her pubis. That'll help stimulate her.
As he snorts.
So I can imagine with your big ol' honkin' Jew nose,
Yeah.
you probably are good at the orals.
Listen, if you deserve it, you get a good fucking job from me. If you don't deserve it, you never get in my fucking mouth down there. Ask some of my exes if I've ever gone down on them. Fucking entitled.
Well, that explains the payas, because then it's like a handle. It's like a handlebar. You're holding on to the payas, and you got this big ol' nose grinding away on your pubis.
You done? Are you through?
I think I'm through, all right. I'm pretty sure I'm done.
No, I'm done. Have you listened to 45 or 46?
Of what?
Good. At least you're consistent. Do we want to hear the woman addicted to drinking air freshener, or the guy who has had over 184 procedures to make his face look like a Ken doll?
I want to listen to... Hang on a second.
Well, you're going to blow a fart again?
Come on, man. Do you think I'm that cheap?
Yeah.
Am I that predictable with my... Listen,
I edit these episodes. I have to listen.
Listen, I get it. I don't write for fucking Saturday Night Live, okay? I'm not the comedic genius I wish I could have been. But am I that fucking predictable that you think I'm going to blow a fart?
Yeah. Imran, the air... I'm hearing air before this fart.
I know. Here.
What is that?
Listen, these are fresh, okay? They're fresh.
Yeah.
They're fresh squeezed farts, okay?
It's a machine.
It's not a machine. These are actual real farts from my ass.
Let's get to this strange addiction.
These are not from a machine. I just want everyone to know these are actual fucking... You're making me hot, man. First you fucking come at me about violinist girl getting back at me saying it's bullshit because she quote-unquote unswiped me. Now you're calling out my farts.
Yeah, I am. Listen, I'm not letting you off. And I told you, I'm backed up. All right? I saw Us today, by the way, a movie that you are afraid to see because you're a little bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. You know I adore you, right?
That word is offensive to women.
A bitch is a female dog.
Tell him woke demon voice.
No, demon voice. Your sensitivity shows shows your lack of intelligence.
Why is it so
Man,
bad?
this motherfucking demon voice have been monopolizing, and I ain't made my appearance yet.
Yeah, I know, Dick. That was kind of on purpose. We were going to skip you. You've been kind of...
Okay, but this motherfucker gonna get his? Does he have a publicist?
No, he doesn't. He's a very niche kind of character, Dick. He comes in, he does a certain thing. He doesn't just kind of, lumber his ass over and sit on the show, so to speak.
All right.
Greg.
What?
Greg.
Yeah, demon voice. Woke demon voice. What is it?
Thank you, that is my name. I don't like the way you speak to Dick Jones. Making fun of his weight is punching down
Oh, God.
and inappropriate.
Yeah, man. It's punching down like what demon said.
Fuck you, Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick Jones is a human being. Does he not bleed when you prick him?
Thank you. Yes, I do. I bleed sickle cell anemia blood, Mr. Demon Voice.
Dick Jones doesn't have the advantages
What's that supposed to mean?
that you or Imran has.
Whoa, leave me out of this. I don't make fun of Dick Jones's weight. Leave me out of this, woke demon voice.
Yeah, no. And woke demon, what does advantages mean?
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about all of a sudden, old demon?
You're a white man, Greg, making fun of a black man.
No, I'm not. I've never once made fun of him.
Yes, you are.
I don't know how this got turned around completely. Woke demon, you're like a woman.
Why is that an insult?
Fascinating. That lady hips creates...
I don't have lady hips. Imran has lady hips.
It is like you're like a woman in that you turn things around and you flip a fucking argument, and then all of a sudden I'm taking care of you when I was the one that was hurt. That's what I'm talking about. Women are geniuses at that.
Do you hear that, ladies? According to Greg Wader, all women are manipulative.
Listen, we got to get to the strange addiction bit, because then I got to get the fuck out of here and go to sleep. All right?
Well, I mean, woke demon voice brings up some good points. When you say the B word, what are you saying? You're just calling that person a female dog. Why is it so bad to be a female dog?
The woman addicted to drinking air freshener.
My name is Evelyn. I'm 27 years old. I live in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and I'm addicted to drinking air freshener. I love air freshener.
What does she look like? She drinks air freshener? All right, let's check this.
I'm going to continue. She is literally shooting air freshener into her fucking mouth. This is no joke.
I mean, she's not that attractive.
I love it. Absolutely. What I love about drinking air freshener is the taste. There's a million air fresheners out there, but the one that I like is Fresh Linen. I've tried other scents, but I don't like them. None of them taste like they say they smell. Cinnamon is not cinnamon. Apple Crisp is like...
What the fuck,
dirt.
man? How is she alive right now?
First off, she's not attractive.
Who cares what she looks like, Imran?
That's strike one.
To you, but...
Strike two.
Go ahead, what's strike two? That she shoots air freshener into her mouth?
I've got to have Fresh Linen. I literally crave it. In the last 3 years, there's not a day where I've not had it.
Okay. Evelyn goes through 20 cans of air freshener a week. That's as much as a mid-sized hotel uses.
You want to taste it? You should taste it. Come on. My fiance thinks I'm crazy.
Okay. She's got a fiance.
What?
All right? Single?
What?
Yeah, that's the punchline of this fucking thing. Yeah, somebody's gonna marry it.
This crazy-ass lady has a fiance.
Hey, Greg, I know her, by the way. I know her.
No, you don't, Dick. Why do you know every black person?
Yeah.
I think that's a little,
Didn't you?
I happen to know her. What do you want from me?
Didn't you know the mattress-eating lady, too?
Yeah, he knew her as well.
No, I knew her because she used to bang my cousin's friend.
Okay.
How do you know this lady?
She worked at the Dunkin' that I used to go to.
What do you mean she worked at the Dunkin' you used to go to?
She used to work at Dunkin'. She used to work at the Dunkin' that I went to.
Did you know her outside of Dunkin' Donuts?
No, but I used to go there twice a day. I'm sorry, yeah.
Did you ever...
Twice?
Did you ever see her... Did you ever see her, like, sneak a can while she was on duty?
No, I never seen her do that, but we heard about it.
What do you mean?
Like, this for real.
Like, how did you hear about it? I never heard any gossip about my local Dunkin' Donuts ladies.
Because I live around the corner from Dunkin', and she called the bus to the same rec center that my Aunt Suzanne used
Yeah, go ahead.
to frequent, and they got to talking, And that's how I knew. You know, it's a small town, Imran.
What town was it?
You can't walk around. You can't walk around with a strange addiction, and the Jones family not gonna hear about it, man.
Okay.
What town was it that you grew up in?
Sean Belt.
What?
Here we go.
My future wife, Evelyn, loves to spray. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure it's unhealthy because if you look at it, it says flavor.
Wow, he's a fucking no. There's somebody for everybody. One idiot marrying another fucking idiot. The problem is they're gonna fucking spawn more idiots. That's the problem.
Is he an attractive fella?
Kind of my enabler is he will go out and shop. He'll get a couple of cans that he thinks I may need.
Evelyn actually wakes up in the middle of the night.
He's a good-looking man.
And she will spray. And then I'll wake up.
Dude.
And then she'll lay back down, act like she didn't do anything.
Oh my God. She just sprayed and then kissed this fucking guy. Is this real?
Purple shirt dude is her fiance, right?
Yes, purple shirt dude is her fiance.
Okay. Purple shirt dude, you can do better, my friend. First off, you may need to get rid of the fucking purple shirt with the epaulets, but you can do better. You are an attractive man. You're obviously very accommodating. Right. You're willing to roll over for any woman.
If I let you spray this in my mouth, are you going to stop spraying this in your mouth?
We'll negotiate. Love is powerful, I guess, because he'll just drink it to make me happy. Open.
This is what I'm saying. Purple shirt dude, hear me, please. I know you're listening.
Is that bad? Did I make him drink it? Oh God, I'm poisoning my fiance. I'm sorry.
You're a catch, man.
It tastes like a bar of soap.
I know.
It's nasty. It's disgusting. But she loves it. And I love her. So therefore, I just have to.
Okay, can we, ladies out there, please help a brother out. This guy will love you so hard that he'll let you do whatever you want. If you think, listen, you hate shaving your legs, he'll be okay with it. You hate wearing deodorant. You hate cleaning out your vagina every now and then.
Ew.
He'll be okay with it.
Why are you going on this rant?
What I'm saying is he needs to leave her, or maybe some nice lady needs to find him and get him away from this situation because he's too good looking, too loving, too accommodating a man to go down this ship, this road. I'm looking out for him. I feel for him.
Wow.
She's batshit.
Wow, you really are a generous guy with your love, aren't you?
You know, I'm all heart, Greg.
I can't watch this fucking monster of a woman shoot air freshener in her mouth anymore. So we're going to click that off the agenda.
Greg, when love comes into your life, like it has with me and the violinist girl, you find that the grass is greener, but you're walking on that grass. You find that everyone has a soul that vibrates, maybe not at the level or frequency that your soul vibrates.
What are you babbling about?
I'm babbling.
You hear that? Did you hear that?
It was low volume, but I heard it.
Did you hear that?
Listen, what I'm saying is that sometimes in life, when we find a true simpatico, true connection, nothing can break that. Okay, not a unmatch, as you put it, not air freshener, not even.
You're gonna keep going with the farts, huh? It's the same fart every time. We know it's a canned fart that you're getting from an app, obviously, because that's your modus operandi. No. You see what I did there? Modus operandi.
This is a fresh.
No, it's not, Imran.
You want.
You
want
cannot
right
possibly.
Now, baby? You're telling me that's fake? You're telling me that's fake?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I'm starting to feel like I smell it and taste it, and it's making me sicker than I already am. Can I get to the final thing, so we can get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Barbara Streisand said about Michael Jackson's Neverland video?
She said the kids wanted to be there.
It didn't kill them. It didn't kill them. They were thrilled to be there.
I mean...
His sexual needs were his sexual needs. And for suggesting their parents are to blame, you can say molested, but those children, as you heard, are grown up, say they were thrilled to be there. They both married and they both have children, so it didn't kill them.
You know...
Are you going to defend her right now?
What I have to say to that is...
All right.
I'm gonna go jerk off to the screen grab of Violinist Girl matching with me. I invite you and all our listener to grab a hold of someone you love. Maybe it's your own genitals. Maybe it's an actual person. Maybe it's a pillow with the picture of your adored one on it.
You're wasting your breath right now. I'm going to cut all of this.
But just grab them and hump away.
All right, bye, bitches.
Bye.
This is a production of Greg Wiener Productions and Hollow Spirit Studios. For more information on our producers, go to hollowspiritstudios.com and go to thewienershakeshow.com.
Please rate, review, and subscribe.